This is a test to see where I should look and to see if I can see far enough to read my lines. I guess I should look here. You know, we're really in a golden age of JMU football and a golden age of JMUQB with Mighty Oz, at least partially thanks to my a vendor I found, JK of RVA. He gave me this kind of circular light. I don't know if you can tell, but I could make it dimmer. I could make it a little brighter. Yeah. I think maybe dimmer is better for me. Okay, let's roll. JMU deflated the Ball State Cardinals last Saturday, 63-7. A joyous day to be a Duke, smiling and streamering at Purple Mountain Majesty Stadium. The JMU offense found the Ball State end zone early and often. The JMU defense was stingy, and they had their own party in the end zone. That puts the Dukes at a tidy 4 wins and 0 losses. That's 4 and yeah. Many of you more astute viewers may have noticed there's a campaign going on in this country. Right. Better do that again. There's a campaign going on in this country. And there seems to be some polarization. Yes, about half of us are cheering for the red team, and the other half are backing the blue team. Now, when you take red and blue and you combine them, you know what you get? You get purple. That's right. So, I'm here today to officially announce the candidate of the Purple People's Party, Alonza Barnett III. Please register as a Heisman voter so you can join us in this national campaign movement. We've already received endorsements from the Teamsters because he's such a great teammate, and from the NRA because he has a howitzer attached to his shoulder. So remember to vote for JMUQB AB3 for Heisman in 2024. We even have a bumper sticker. You may need a really big bumper. You probably think of me as an up-and-coming content creator, but I'm also a quarterback expert. That's right. That's the position I would have played if I didn't have a body built for the chess club. Nonetheless, today I'd like to use my expertise to compare the accomplishments of JMU quarterbacks Ben Dinucci and JMUQB AB3. Now, why did we choose Dinucci? After all, JMU has had many accomplished quarterbacks over the years. You know, Vad Lee, just to name one before I blank out. Okay, we chose Dinucci for a simple reason. He's the only JMU quarterback to be drafted in the NFL and to stick with a roster after being drafted. So, if I'm wrong about that, you can correct me in the comments. And while you're in the comments, you know, you probably should go ahead and subscribe. Yes, we have zoomed through 180 subscribers, and we're on our way to 1,000. And you know why? Because a man can dream. All right, now I need probably need my smart glasses for this to see how the two quarterbacks stack up. We're going to compare them on their first 5 starts. Okay. As you can see, Ben Dinucci had an advantage in completion percentage, but JMUQB AB3 was ahead or tied in all other categories, including passing TDs per game, net yards rushing per game, and the overall team record. Keep in mind, Dinucci was playing against mostly FCS teams, whereas JMUQB AB3 has been playing against FBS teams for the most part. And also, Dinucci, when he first started his first game at JMU, he was a redshirt junior, whereas JMUQB AB3's first game was as a redshirt freshman. In conclusion, Alonza Barnett III compares favorably to a former JMU quarterback who went on to play that position in the NFL. Just another reason to vote JMU QB1 AB3 for Heisman 2024. Thank you. I approve this message. Looking ahead to our trip south this weekend to take on the University of Louisiana Monroe Warhawks. ULM's most famous grad, obviously, is Tim McGraw, who's perhaps best known for his supporting role in Friday Night Lights. ULM's quarterback, with no need for a nickname, is General Booty. That's right. His actual name is General Booty. If he plays this week, I hope our Dukes D-line will get physical with General Booty, forcing him to spend a lot of time sitting on his surname. Now, the Warhawks are a surprising 3-1, and they sit atop the Sun Belt East after their win over Troy. The Warhawks were terrible last year, but their new coach is known for rebuilding, so they're not to be taken lightly. But our Dukes are starting to hit their stride. I predict another lopsided win, JMU 35, ULM 17. And now it's time for Hokie Corner. I have felt a little bad about some technical difficulties we've had with Hokie Corner lately, mainly because Scott, the producer, is totally inept. His review's coming up, so I hope we can take care of that soon. But to make sure this one went better, I went myself up to Northern Virginia to visit two good friends.
And hello, I am Wilson Hill. I am a proud Virginia Tech graduate in 1980. And this is my wife, Elizabeth, who I met at Virginia Tech.
And I'm also a 1980 grad.
And go Hokies!
After that strong start you just saw, Wilson struggled to come up with any insights that might be relevant to JMUQB's young, hip audience.
Okay, my favorite memory of being a Hokie fan was watching Virginia Tech beat VMI. I believe it was in 1977.
At times, he became delusional.
I expect us to go to the ACC championship game, and then I suspect we will win the national championship.
Finally, with the interview on the line and Wilson's energy waning, everything came down to one final Hail Mary-like segment.
Elizabeth, can you pass me the chips while I'm thinking about this? Woohoo! Go Hokie!
It was a miraculous reception, and Wilson celebrated, of course. But then the catch, video of the catch, was sent to the replay booth for review. So the catch was not really a catch because that was indisputable video evidence, as the world could see. So sorry, Wilson, and sorry, Hokie Nation. Better luck next time on Hokie Corner. That's all the time we have. Thanks for staying with us. Let's remember our friends and neighbors in North Carolina and Georgia and other areas that were devastated by Helene. Let's be safe out there, and let's go Dukes.